If you're just starting or joining the class, we're going to start on our spines. As you settle between the corners of your mat, gently begin to notice your breath, drawing that attention inward. And as you pull your breath around the space of the heart, the front, the back, the sides, notice how that inhale allows that space to grow. And in that space, pull in a little seed of gratitude, or maybe a big seed. But know that generally the hardest pose we come across in our practice is the pose of coming to the mat at all. So pause in that space and allow the breath to feel like a big hug for showing up. And know that today in particular, in this practice dedicated to the Domestic Violence and Child Advocacy Center in Cleveland, right, just showing up is bringing huge value to our community. Oftentimes, science, but also real life experience tell us that when we can show up in the benefit of someone else, when we can show up in service, that we in turn feel better. I know personally, offering this class allows me to feel like I'm doing a little bit to help those people that can do a lot. So in as much as I can impart my deepest gratitude for you for being here, pull that into your heart as well. Know that this offering, this practice is shared again in deepest, most heartfelt gratitude. Together, let's deepen the breath in and open the mouth, sigh it out. Again, inhale, feel the expansion across the chest. Exhale out, completely dropping towards the ground. And another deep, full breath in. Exhale out. If they're not already there, bring the knees towards the body. Happy baby, reach for the toes, maybe the backs of the knees. Allow the tailbone to drop towards the mat. If the tailbone does not connect to the ground, then adjust where you're reaching the hands. The hands don't have to reach for the big toes. They can reach the edges of the feet. They can even reach the space behind the knees or the thigh bones. Even the shins is okay. But allowing the hips to gently open. And again, even here, you might want to rock a little side to side. Again, just tapping into that natural sense of joy, right, that comes with being a happy baby. And then be still. Hang on to the right leg, reach the left leg long, half happy baby. Flex that left foot, maybe even bring the left palm to the left hip. It is an anchor as that right knee drops open towards the right side of the room. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently draw the right knee towards center. Hug forehead to knee as you breathe out. Head and shoulders down. Drop the right knee across the body. The eyes drift over the right shoulder. The right knee probably doesn't touch the ground, that's okay. Or you can even bring the left or the right foot to the left thigh bone if that feels a little more supportive, but just a gentle twist here, waking up the spine. And then inhale, come back through the center. Again, forehead to knee. Revisit happy baby. Again, adjust where the hands reach as necessary. Feel the shoulders on the ground, the tailbone connected to the mat. And then again, you can rock a little side to side. Maybe even turn the corners of the mouth up. And then hanging on to the left big toes or the left foot, release the right leg long, flex the right foot. Feel the energy in that right leg as you plant the right palm on that right hip. It is an anchor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently draw the left knee towards the chest. Breathe in. Forehead to knee. Breathe out. Head and shoulders down. Take the knee across the body. Eyes drift over the left shoulder. Again, the left foot maybe rests on the right thigh bone for a little support. Move in a way that feels good and right to your body. Whether that's in this class, whether that's at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And know that that might take some trial and error. Inhale, come back through the center. Forehead to knee as you breathe out. Inhale, full body stretch. Reach the arms. Point the toes. As you exhale, bring both knees towards the chest, forehead to knees. And then gently roll yourself up to an easy seat. Stay facing the front of the mat. I'm just turning to face you. We're going to come into cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. So the further the feet are from the sits bones, the more generous the pose. The closer the heels to the sits bones, it's a little more intense. Adjust accordingly. Bring your hands to your instep or the floor in front of you. Feel the sits bones root down, lift the chest, breathe in. And then exhale, gently drop forward, hinging from the hips, and then stop where you stop. Tuck the chin. I'm going to stay here for just a moment. And then you're going to lift yourself back up and into boat pose. The hands can come to the thigh bones, or you can come fully into boat. Keep the heart broad, breathe in, and then gently lower the feet back down. Cobblers, lift through the chest, and then fold forward. So we're going to roll through this cycle of poses a few times, just warming up the center. And then inhale, lift yourself up, boat pose. Stay for a breath. And then exhale, bring yourself back down. Fold the chest. Inhale, boat. Exhale, cobblers. Inhale, boat. Exhale, cobblers. Inhale, boat pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay for another breath. Gently bring your feet to the ground. Give yourself a hug. And then roll your feet to the mat and stand up to a forward fold. So top of the mat, forward fold. Nice. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway, chest forward, hips back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, lift halfway, that heart full of gratitude, hips back. Exhale, fold. Right. Gratitude not just for showing up, but gratitude for those of us that continue to show up and support those most vulnerable. Right. Rooted through the feet. Inhale, rise up. Ultimately, we all help each other. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the center. And take a side bend to the left. Inhale through the center. Fill the lungs. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, rise up, reach. Take those side bends first, right? Through the middle, to the left. Inhale through the center. Exhale, fold forward, empty. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. To the right, exhale. Inhale through the center. To the left, exhale. Inhale through the center. Exhale, fold forward, empty out. Inhale, lift halfway. High plank pose. Plant the palms. No, you can always drop your knees. Again, if you need support, utilize it. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Elbows straight back. Uncurl the toes. Lift the heart. Exhale, release. Keep the idea of cobra. Walk the hands towards the left side of the room. Your nose is probably facing that left front corner of the mat. Palms down again, lift up. Cobra with a little baby bend here. Exhale, lower. Walk your hands through center and to the right side. Again, cobra with a baby bend. Exhale, release. Come back through the center. Again, cobra, lift. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Bring your palms together in prayer. Bend the elbows and let the forehead rest on the ground. Let the heart drift towards the mat. Let that gratitude fall away from the body and out into the world. Again, so thankful for all the ways, small and big, that we show up for our community. Again, know that simply by being exactly where you are, doing this work, the positive effects of this practice ripple outward. Know you can stay here for all of your practice. Know you can come back to child's pose whenever you need to. Otherwise, we will meet in downward facing dog. Hips high, palms rooted. The chest drifts towards the thigh bones. On an inhale, lift your heels up and then lift your hips up. Feel the height in the hips as the low belly gathers towards the chest. Keep the hips high, drop the heels. Again, these little nuanced shifts. Again, inhale, heels high, hips high. Keep the hips high and drop the heels. And again, inhale, lift the heels, lift the hips, keep the hips high, drop the heels. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat, come to forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Left hand between the feet, spin the right arm towards the sky, bend the left knee. Feel the knife edge of the right foot press down. Eyes up or down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently lower the right palm down. Inhale the left arm up, bend the right knee, spin the left ribs towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Left palm down. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Exhale, lower all, maybe halfway down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, curl the toes under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top, step or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. High plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower all or halfway. Cobra or up dog to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. High plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower all or half. Lift the heart. Downward facing dog. We'll roll through one more sun salute. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. High plank to low. See if you can follow that same out breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Chair pose, drop back. So the feet can touch or the feet can be hips distance. If the feet are hips distance, see that your knees are not bowed open or collapsing. So you choose, I'm choosing my toes to touch. Heels rooted, lift heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, imagine an anchor off the tailbone that just holds you in place when the mind starts to get real shifty, right? This pose is brilliant for pulling you into the moment, like it or not. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another full inhale. This time, take an open arm twist to the right. Inhale through the center. Take an open arm twist to the left. Inhale through the center. Draw both arms back. Interlace the hands, lift the chest. Fold forward, rinse the shoulders. You can lengthen the legs here if the hamstrings are ready. You can keep the knees bent. Just let the head drop towards the ground. Keep the bind, come back, chair pose, lift the heart. Release the bind, inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, empty. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, go right to downward facing dog or move through your vinyasa. Again, vinyasa is just that series of poses, high plank to low, cobra to up dog, carries you back home, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's reconnect to our center. Inhale, take the right leg towards the sky. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Stay here, look forward, round the back, hollow the belly. Keep pressing the floor away from you. Gently, the right foot lands forward, low lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Left knee to the mat. Anjaneyasana, inhale, reach the arms above the head. Feel the right heel pull towards the left knee. Take a breath in and a breath out. Draw the palms to the mat. Left knee lifts, hips lift up, lengthen that right leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend the right knee, come back to a low lunge. Inhale, use your center, high lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the chest lift, feel the hips lift. Again, feel that right inner thigh pull back towards the left inner thigh. Feel that strong foundation. Drop the shoulders, draw in another deep breath here. Exhale, hands to the mat, one-legged plank pose. Exhale, vinyasa, or right to down dog. Inhale, exhale. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged. Knee to nose. Stay here, hollow the belly. Find the ease in the effort. Press the floor away from you. Keep rounding the back, lift the knee a little higher. Step the left foot forward, low lunge. Pause in the space. Gently the right knee to the mat. Anjaneyasana, inhale, lift up. Again, find that sensation. The inner thighs pulling towards one another. Feel the chest lift and the shoulders drop. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands to the mat. Lift the back knee, lift the hips. Again, pause here, find a little more length to the legs, to the breath. And then come back to a lunge, high lunge, inhale, lift the arms. Yeah. So in sweet, steady, intelligent progression, notice how you've picked yourself up off the ground. Leading with the heart. Inhale, exhale. Again, come back to that idea of gratitude, right? And your willingness to show up. Breathe in. Hands to the ground, one-legged plank pose. Inhale, exhale, lower through, or meet us in down dog. Breathe. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to the top. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Chair pose, drop back. Open arm, twist to the right. Inhale through the center. Open arm left. Inhale, center. Both arms back, interlace the hands, lift the chest. Humble bow, fold down, and in you go. Again, maybe this time you extend the legs a little more. See how the hamstrings like that or not. If they don't like it, bend the knees. Relax the head and shoulders. Soften the eyes. Keep the arms bound, come back, chair pose. Rooted through the heels, release the bind. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Down dog or vinyasa, you choose. Inhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Come back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale that right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged. Knee to nose. Stay here, hollow the belly. Step the right foot forward. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, lift the arms up. Adding on, prayer twist to the right, left elbow, right thigh bone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, allow that exhale to be exquisite as you rinse through the full measure of the spine. Inhale, unwind. This time, drop the left arm down the back leg. Take the right arm up and over the ear. Bring your hands back to the front of the mat. Frame that front foot. Lift the back knee up. Lengthen the right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel that chest lengthen forward. Turn on the back line of that right leg. Feel both feet press into the ground. You know that back heel is probably lifted, but feel the ball joint of that left foot pressed down. Come back to a low lunge. Use your core. Inhale, lift up, high lunge. Prayer twist to the right, left elbow, right thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, crescent lunge. And now reverse your warrior. So again, what we did down low, we're just doing up high. And then exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Downward facing dog or vinyasa. Lift the heart. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, so just coming into that progression and adding on left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged. Knee to nose. Look forward. Step lightly, low lunge. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Rise up. Prayer twist to the left. Right elbow, left thigh bone. Again, take the eyes over the left shoulder or down, whatever works for your neck. But feel the navel pull back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, unwind, reach the arms above the head. Drop the right arm down the back leg. Take the left arm up and over. Cartwheel your hands to the ground. Lift the back knee up. Lengthen that front leg. Inhale, lift the chest forward. You can feel both feet committed to the ground. Feel the heart committed to pulling forward. And feel the breath committed to the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend that left knee. Come up, high lunge. And then transition to that twist. Again, right elbow, left thigh bone. Fire up the back leg. And then inhale, unwind. Bring the back foot to the mat. Reverse your warrior, up and over. Hands to the mat. And again, transition to down dog or transition through vinyasa. Downward facing dog. In these longer practices, right, a lot of vinyasas might be challenging to the shoulders. So be where you are. Again, that is that authentic, true space. Again, it's enough that you are showing up. Know that there is nothing more you have to do, right? Just stay curious about where you are. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to the top, step or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise, reach up nice and tall. Chair pose, drop back. Open arm, twist to the right. Inhale through the center. To the left. Inhale through the center. Both arms back, lift the chest, lift up, and humble bow. Again, rinsing the shoulders. Check in with the jaw, the eyes. Keep the bind, come back, chair pose. Inhale, release the bind, stand all the way up. Hands to heart center, mountain pose, rooted through the right foot. Draw the left knee towards the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. It might get a little wobbly. If you can allow the eyes to land on one thing, slightly in front of the mat, a knot in the floor, in the carpet. If you're looking out a window, maybe a rock or a blade of grass. Right? Use your core, feel that leg, that left leg moving towards the chest. And then catch the big toe with the peace fingers. The right hand can rest on the right hip. The right hand can reach directly out from the body, or the right hand can lift towards the sky. Stay here or play with extending that left leg forward. I'm bringing my right hand out. That's what steadies me. Again, where you are, it might feel a little different, right? But imagine that right hip hugging in towards your midline. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Gently bend the left knee. Take the left arm out. Take the right arm out if it wasn't already. And imagine if you were in a studio practice, you could reach onto your neighbor's hands, right? And imagine that sensation of, again, just lifting each other up, especially in the challenge, right? The mind is powerful. You can build your community here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the arms wide. Begin to extend the left leg back through an airplane pose. Again, maybe you shift how you are framing your hands. Again, but you can imagine hands and fists holding on to your neighbor, right? You can have your arms open. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, using that connection, come back up. Left knee towards the chest. Nice. Lower the left foot down. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Thank you, friends. Exhale, fold forward, empty out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's take those little twists. Take the feet a little wider. Left hand down, bend the left knee. Take the right arm towards the sky. Right hand down, bend the right knee, left arm towards the sky. Left hand down, inhale, lift halfway, plant the palms, step back, down dog, or roll through your vinyasa. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Look forward. Low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach up. Take that prayer twist to the right. Inhale, unwind. Reach the arms up. Drop the back arm down the back leg. Extend through that right side body. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Lift the left knee. Lengthen that right leg. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Feel your feet pressing through the mat. Bend the right knee. High lunge, lift up. Prayer twist to the right, left elbow, right thigh. Fire that back leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, unwind, high lunge. Reverse your warrior. Take that right arm up and over. This time, right elbow, right thigh bone. Lift the left arm up, over the ear. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, drop the left hand behind the back. Drop into your right thigh bone, right palm open. Giving and receiving, two sides, same coin. Imagine that right palm, again, willing to give and receive as that left shoulder peels back, creating a space for that gratitude to show forth. Breathe in, breathe out. Take the eyes to the front foot. See where you're going. Palms to the mat. Standing splits pose as that left leg floats up. Lift the chest and fold. Lower the left foot to the ground, but bring it outside the right foot so that the legs are crossed. Both feet on the mat, the knife edge of each foot facing the other. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Keep pressing through the legs here. Feel the legs pulling towards one another. And then inhale, lift yourself up to stand. Reach up. Nice. Take a side bend. Inhale through the middle. Keep the arms up. And then fold forward. You're going to unwind the legs back through standing splits. Left foot meets the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach. This time, side bend to the left, but float that right leg off the ground. Again, playing with balance. And then little pulses with that right leg. Just tiny, tiny, tiny movements. Activating the outside of that right hip. Stability. Nice, come to stillness. Stay, breathe. Nice. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, lift up. Mountain pose. And just pause. Pause here in the in-between. And again, the tailbone drifts towards the ground. And the heart remains light, lifted. And again, maybe so do the corners of your mouth. Know that you can do real serious work, but you can do it with a lightness, with a joy in the effort. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently open the eyes. Again, find that one thing that can hold your attention. And then allow the weight to shift to the left foot. The left foot is ready. And then using your core engagement, so from the hip points to the shoulders. Feel everything cinch. And draw the right knee towards the chest. Now, there can be a little bend in that left knee. That leg is not rigid or strict. And just pause here. And know that since we've already done the work on the right leg, this left hip might be a little fatigued. That's okay. Again, the body's different and new. So allow yourself to just explore this new world. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah. And then the right peace fingers to the right big toe as you draw that knee a little closer to the ceiling. You can stay here. Left hand to hip, extend it out, left hand up, you choose. And then take the right leg forward, hand to big toe pose. Again, for me it feels good to have the arm out. Breathe in, breathe out, stay in it. Feel that left hip hugging in. Getting stronger. Nice. And then gently bring that right knee back towards the chest. Again, take that right arm out. Imagine you're with a group of people, which we are, technically, virtually, always in community, even if we can't technically touch or hug. And then extend yourself back to airplane pose, nice and easy. And you can shift the grip of your hands. Breathe in, breathe out. But again, just cultivating that sense of the energy that we give off and take in. And allow that to be nourishing. Inhale and exhale. All right, allow that energy to pick yourself back up. Knee back to chest. Nice. Inhale, lift the arms above the head as that right leg drifts down. Exhale, fold forward. Nice. Take those side bends, lift halfway. Or those twists, I mean, lower the right palm down first. This time, right knee bends, left arm up. And then left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Right palm down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands plant, step back to a down dog, or again, option for a vinyasa. Lift the heart. Downward facing dog. Come on back. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, inhale, left leg towards the sky. Knee to nose. Three-legged. Knee to nose, three-legged, knee to nose, look forward, step lightly, gently lower the right knee down. Inhale, lift the heart, prayer twist, a little rinse to the left, in and out, breathe. Inhale through the center, drop the right arm down the back leg, left arm up and over. Cartwheel your hands to the ground. Lift the right knee. Pyramid pose, variation, lengthen that front leg, lift the chest forward. Feet pressing down and towards one another, heart lifting forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend the left knee, high lunge, inhale to rise. Prayer twist to the left. Inhale, unwind. Back heel down, reverse your warrior, up and over. Left elbow, left thigh bone, extended side angle. Right arm up, over the ear. Inhale up. Wrap that right arm around the low back. It connects with that left hip crease, maybe the seam of your shirt. The left palm, open, up, palms wide. We give and receive. Give And receive. Allow that right shoulder to peel back, creating a little more room for that process of giving and receiving. Right? This is you not shutting yourself down. This is not you feeling alone. This is you showing up. Breathe in, breathe out. And take the eyes forward. See that front foot, see the top of the mat. Begin to unwind, bring your hands to the mat. Standing splits pose as that right leg floats up, lift the heart, fold. Bring the right foot down outside the left foot. The legs are crossed. Knife edge of each foot, pressing towards one another. The feet don't line up exactly, I know. Don't try. But just feel the edges of each foot connected. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Pressing through the feet. Inhale to lift yourself up. It might be a little wobbly and bobbly. That's okay. Catch the hands. Take a side bend to the left. And then inhale through the center. Again, fold forward, empty. Unwind the legs, come back to standing splits. Right foot meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Take a side bend to the right. This time, float the left leg. Coming into balance, and then little pulses here. And again, now the right hip might feel a little more noisy than the left or vice versa, right? We've taxed the hips already, so we're just eking out a little more strength and effort. You got it though. Ooh, breathe in, breathe out. And then be still. Feel a little more length. Lower the left foot down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's go right back to a downward facing dog. We're done with chaturangas. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. This time, tip that right hip open and bend the knee. Bring the right heel towards the left glute. Find a little more space, a little more forgiveness across the right rib cage. Feel the knee lift a little higher. And then exhale, draw the right knee behind the right wrist, half pigeon. Slide the left leg back. Now, I know that depending on the state of your hips or your knees, you might want to bring this into a figure 4 stretch on your back. Or again, you're at home, so if there's another hip opener, lizard, Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, you know, you do you. And that's the beauty of a home virtual practice, right? Is we're good. We're good. I'm just glad you're here. Lift the heart. And then gently settle yourself down. Again, if you have some sort of support at home, a blanket, a towel, blocks, some variation of those, then you can use those too. Wherever you are, settle into the breath. And again, come back to that space around your heart. inhale, begin to press yourself up. If you're on your back, make your way to your seat. We're gonna come into a wide-legged stance. Seated straddle split. So turn to the long edge of your mat. I'm facing the left side of my mat. Lift the chest up and then gently fold forward. Again, keeping the feet up and a little ease to the knees. Just allow the chest to drop and then drop the chin. And then as you ease yourself into the pose, you can always just feel those shoulder blades drift away from the spine. Even if that means that the back is a little rounded, that's okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow yourself to soften into these longer holds. Gently begin to lift yourself up. Bring your legs back together. I'm going to turn towards the back of my mat. Stay to the front. I'm just doing this so that my back's not towards you later. We're going to come right back to a downward facing dog. And now the left leg lifts. We're just going to switch sides. Left knee to left wrist. Half pigeon. And allow that right leg to drift back. If you're on your back, find your way into figure four. And then gently lower chest, head, shoulders towards the ground. Breathe in. Again, feel the breath come back to all sides of the heart. Notice how that gratitude seed has been cultivated, has been experienced by the body, by the community. Gently begin to lift yourself up. And again, coming to that long edge of your mat into a wide-legged seat. Sits bones rooted, heart lifted, fold forward. Drop yourself right in with ease, with grace, with gratitude. Gently begin to walk yourself back. Again, draw the legs together. Bring your knees toward your chest. Lay the spine down. Feet to the mat. Feet hips distance apart. Arms out like a T. Gently drop your knees to the right. Baby twist here. Inhale through the middle. And drop your knees to the left. Should feel good on the inner and outer thighs as well as the side bodies, the back. And come back through the center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here for your final rest. Or take the legs long for Shavasana. Again, allowing that space of gratitude to hold you. We practice in community of the body, for the community of our city, of our world. We're all connected, even in quarantine. Please stay in Shavasana and your final rest as long as this makes sense for you. As long as you can. Or you can bring your knees toward your chest. Let's rest on the left side here. Pause a moment. Know that you carry the practice past any of the physical parts of the body. And again, know that it lives in the space of your heart.